Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with a dream, y'all. In this dream, I'm basically watching a situation, and what I basically saw was like two women that were conversating with a man, and it's like the first woman, she was talking to him, and then the second woman started talking to him while he was talking to the first woman. And it was like the first woman was kind of like, I don't know why I felt like she felt like she was stuck there with him, like she wasn't gonna be able to get away from him or something like that. It's almost like it's almost like this woman felt like she was about to get captured. That's what I felt in the dream. I felt like she in the spirit, I felt like she was feeling as if she was going to get captured. And she's kind of like looking at the other woman and trying to say, we need to get away. We need to get away from him. We don't need to stay right here. And even though she's saying that to the other woman, it's like, I don't know if they knew each other or not. So it could be a situation where they didn't know each other. The setting of this dream is kind of weird. It seemed like it was like a parking lot or like a field. It was a ton of cars. And I don't know if it was like an outdoor party or something like that, but it was kind of like a party type vibe. But it just felt like these women, like they came out to have fun, or they came out for the party or whatever, and they were feeling like this man was going to kidnap them. And so the first woman ends up running away. Gone. She took off and dipped off on him and the other woman. And the other woman starts looking around and realizes that the other woman left. And I'm thinking about that saying that they say about like when it's gazelles or something like that in a field, and it's a line after them, and you know what I'm saying, it's not always a situation where you got to be the fastest. You ain't got to run as fast as the line do, but you got to run faster than somebody, because otherwise you gonna get got. And I know that's not how to say it is, but I'm just saying that's what was going on in this dream. But anyway, she took off. She was gone. Okay, and the other girl is like, what do I do? So the man is trying to keep this other woman there, but she eventually also runs away. And it's like he could catch her. It's not a situation where he couldn't get to her. But he could tell that she is basically running away from him, and he just decides that he's not going to chase after her anymore. He gives up. And that's the end of this dream. And you know, as I'm going over the dream now, you know, in the dream when I was watching it, it was almost like these women were assuming that this man was going to try to traffic them or something. But now I'm thinking that it could be a situation where this man, you know, it could be like, honestly, the kind of vibe where they out at a club or they out at some kind of party. He had interest in both of them. But regardless if they felt some kind of way because he tried to talk to them both, or if they just felt some kind of way in general, it could be the kind of vibe where they planned on just going out. They wasn't planning on going home with nobody. They was just trying to party. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really just trying to, you know, have a one night stand or nothing like that. And I'm gonna get the scripture, but I also am being led to say at the end, it's kind of like this man remembered, like maybe he has somebody, he got somebody, so there's no need in him, you know what I'm saying, chasing after these women. The scripture comes from Luke 2:10, and but the messenger said to them, "Do not fear, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be to all people, because today in the city of David a Savior was born to you, who is Christ Lord." So God is saying for somebody it's a new day. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day. I just feel like this is somebody, regardless to if this is for the man, from the man's perspective, from a man's point of view, I feel like God is saying, you know, regardless to what you used to, You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's better. It's a comfort to know that you are not, you know what I'm saying, alone, to know that you're not single. Like, I don't know if this is somebody like you in a relationship, regardless if you in a new relationship, you start in a relationship, or it's somebody that you are comfortable with or you're getting comfortable with, but it's like this person is a comfort to you. Like, this person feels like, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like this person, you know, they gonna be there for you no matter what. And that's the most, you already know what kind of way I can say it. But I just feel like, I know the women gonna be like, girl, what? I'm saying it. This is like, I just feel like this part of the message is for a man. God is saying that you will find comfort in knowing that this is somebody that's gonna always be there for you. You will find comfort in knowing that this person is gonna be there. It's not gonna be that kind of vibe with them. This is not somebody that's gonna be treating you like they trying to get away from you. They're not gonna be treating you like you bothering them. They're not gonna be treating you like, you know what I'm saying, you're an annoyance or anything like that. And I just feel like when you in a position of being single and you're trying to go out and find somebody to spend your time with, to be intimate with, to soul tie with you, like, you first of all are making all of these different soul ties with all these different people and causing yourself a lot of emotional distress and anguish. Another thing is, you know, how can you trust people? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much going on in this world. There's so many diseases out here, and you know we got to be careful. And I just feel like God is saying not only that, like, it's much better to build an emotional bond with somebody, and you know what I'm saying, connect with them, versus just connecting with random people. Because you know what I'm saying, that's just what it is. And I feel like, as quiet as it's kept, which I feel like it's not kept quiet no more because everybody is talking about it, but I just feel like, you know, this is something that would, like, thinking about it from that perspective, because at first when I was watching, I was like, dang, is this somebody that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, capture these women, kidnap these women or something? Why they running like that? Like, they running like they gone. They acting like they gotta hurry up and get away. But you know what I'm saying? If it's not that kind of vibe, it's like, this is something that, you know what I'm saying, could hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I like, and I'm just being real. If you put in a position where you trying to, like, interact with somebody else, you're trying to interact with people, and they literally running away from you, they treating you like, you know what I'm saying, like you trying to hurt them or something, or like you got a disease or something like that, they could, like, you know what I'm saying, take a jab at your pride. And I just feel like God is saying that for whoever this person is, you don't even need to do none of that. It's uncalled for you to do all that when you have somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this is you have somebody. This is somebody that has somebody. That's why this person was not concerned at the end of the dream. That was like, you know what? I'm not finna stress out about that. God said, why in the world do you need to chase after all these women when you have somebody already? That's like the line. Then call him a gazelle. Okay, he got the gazelle, and, like, you know what I'm saying, it's there and it's ready. So you know what I'm saying. He sees another group of gazelles, and he's like, you know what? I know I got this gazelle here, but I'm finna go after them. You got to be careful about that, because you know what I'm saying, if your gazelle is still, you know what I'm saying, your gazelle might hop up and hop away while you try to chase after them other gazelles. You're going to turn around. You done missed out on those. Then you're going to turn around. The gazelle that you thought was going to be sitting there waiting on you was gone. And you know what I'm saying? That's for somebody. You tread lightly. You better be careful, because you know what I'm saying, you don't want to put nobody in that kind of place. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you basically making whoever this person is that's waiting on you, you making them feel like they not good enough for you, like they your second option or third option, really, as far as this dream is concerned, for somebody more than that. And don't nobody want to feel that way. This is like, you know what I'm saying, like, you would, like, nobody wants to be a second, third, fourth, fifth option. Everybody wants to feel as if they are somebody's first option. So if you are treating this person as if they not your first option, don't be shocked and appalled when after you done chasing after all these gazelles, the gazelle that you had at home is gone to somebody that's gonna treat them like the first option. Okay. Yeah, and I really feel like that's the message, and I feel like for whoever this person is for, you have to understand that this is an answered prayer for somebody, low key, as quiet as it's kept. I just feel like this is a situation where you was tired. This is somebody that was tired. Like, you were literally tired of chasing after women. You were tired of chasing after gazelles. You were like, I wish that this was just a little bit easier and I didn't have to work so hard and I didn't have to go through so much. God said, bet. And he sent you somebody. And like when I watch movies or shows that's based on older times, that's literally what men, when you get to a point you ain't trying to run the streets no more and you tired of being a thought, okay, for whatever reason, men are just, they go and they want to sow all day oats. And then they get to a point to where they don't want to chase no more. They really just want to sit down. If you didn't got to that point, maybe it's really time for you to sit down. Like, sit down. Find somebody. Get married. You know what I'm saying? Chill. Have some kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you don't have to chase nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And it don't mean that you don't have to put any effort, confirmation, when it comes to your wife, when it comes to whoever you end up with. But it is to say, it's not going to be a situation where you taking her out to a party, or you taking her out to eat, and you taking her to the movies, and you know what I'm saying, you doing all these things for her, and then at the end of the night she acting like she trying to run away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because wife, you're not gonna do that. You already know that she like you. You already know that she down for you. You already know she gonna have your back. You already know if you need help she gonna pull up. You already know that if you hungry she gonna cook. You already know that she got you for this, that, and the third. And I just feel like this is somebody that, regardless if you have acknowledged it to yourself or not, you are internally, spiritually, emotionally looking for stability. And you can only find stability when you are willing to give stability. You can't expect somebody to be sitting around waiting on you, looking like in a daze, and you know what I'm saying, walking around looking lost, and you know what I'm saying, and they, like, while you out chasing other people. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this is a warning. God says that's a warning for somebody. You have to be careful about that. About steady trying to find something and steady looking for, you know what I'm saying, looking for something when you got it already. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I'm concerned, I just feel like this message is more so for somebody. God is saying just how, you know what I'm saying, this is what this is about. You got somebody. God sent you what you were asking for. And regardless, maybe you just did not acknowledge it. Or maybe you were trying to think to yourself, nah, that's not what I want. Or maybe you were looking at this woman as if she's like these other women and you just gonna put her in your back pocket. You better be careful. You better be careful. Just like I said, just the analogy that I gave. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the lion that got a gazelle and decides that he gonna go and chase after some other gazelles because he see those gazelles over there. And, regardless if one has spots and one doesn't or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, he decides that he gonna go and chase after that gazelle. And he gonna have both of them. Because you may very well go after that gazelle, not catch it, or catch it, regardless, and come back and the gazelle you had sitting there is gone. God said don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person, because it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. And if you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, I know me personally, I peep how somebody treats me and how somebody talks to me and how somebody treats me. And if you treating me like you don't like me, I'm going to take that for what it is. If you treating me like you bothered by me, I'm going to take that for what it is. If you treating me like you're not serious about me, I'm going to take that for what it is. So, word to the wise, don't get to a place to where, you know, you steady treating your gazelle that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's always there for you, like they just an option, or like you're not serious, or like you're not really trying to be with them like that, and then get shocked and appalled when that gazelle's gone because they a lion they came along that will treat them the right way, that will treat them the way that they deserve to be treated. You know what I'm saying? God is saying don't miss out on your blessing trying to chase after things that are not even intended for you. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.